Hier om die rookbommetjes, je weet toch? Ze weet het. Ik kan chaos stichten in het land. Snap je wat ik bedoel? Het zal niet de eerste keer zijn. Voor mij piece of cake, hè? Ik zei het toch ook, ik ga nog wel naar Steenbergen ook toe. De politieagent die heeft wat mee te maken. 100%.
Je kan meekijken als je wil.
Nou ja, ik ga zelf gamen, pik. Nog half kijken. Pak je slaap. Nee, er is geen spel voor mij. Het is slow. Ik hou niet van slow spel. Er zit veel tijd in.
2K Sports and the Pgatour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Coyle.
Dat is echt zo'n spelletje voor jou, Olaf.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be following this featured group. There are rumours of quite a rivalry kicking off between these two players.
And this week, Henny,
waarom kan ik nou geen tegenstanders bezoeken vinden?
It should be an exciting and entertaining duel.
Absolutely, Luke. Aravana III is one of the most charismatic, talkative, and highly skilled players out there on tour. He'll either cut you down with his game or his slick talking. You better be on your guard.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry. Not bad. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Ik doe water B, hè, met de top, hè, met schieten, hè, pik. Hoe verdien dat? Nog een van de beste van de wereld met dit. Tuurlijk, zo gekker, hè, maar... Eén van. Ik wil ook deze piep in mijn oor.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. And that's an opening hole.
Dus weer met die onder bezig.
That's a rock solid par right there.
He's in a share of third place. The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4, measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill,
kan ik ze niet pakken.
Even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3 middle and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one car less in the screen and score at least down the slope. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Going with the 8-iron here. Well, at least it's on the green.
Wat is dit voor kankergauw opeens allemaal? Ja, omdat ik eruit ben gevangen net. Mijn KP kanker. Wat om het door. Ik weer helemaal terug.
Was on a good line. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Oh, I don't mind this part, Punt. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently in third place.
Harold Varner III setting up his next shot. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a fairly
Kankergek,
strong
wat
par
denk jij dan, joh?
492 yards. There's a
Denk
huge
jij dan, joh?
ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in two. There is a big fairway to the left.
Hij pakt me wel steeds, hè? Kom op, Bill, want dit is niet goed. Kanker, joh. Ook een blessure, joh.
Absolutely flushed.
De
The
pols.
third hole at TPC Summerlin has been converted from a par 5 down to a 4, Rich, which makes their second shot much tougher.
Second shot
Kanker.
across the ravine to a
Staat gewoon
green that's
omdraaien.
surrounded by bunkers. Should you find the green in two putts from there will be just fine. But watch out, big numbers abound should you start missing this green out to the right.
Yeah, that was a safe play.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Kanker.
That'll sting a bit. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
He's got this for his par.
Ai, 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 ai.
And with that hole, they're in second place on the leaderboard, behind Harold Varner III. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. That's heading for the fairway. The history of golf has been littered with some great characters. For the modern game, Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve
I
it.
can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
Here's a putt to move into a share of top spot on the leaderboard.
RCXD activated. Hardpoint is secure.
Whoa. Putting for a bogey. And that putt will drop. Well done. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees in this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Going with the 5-iron here. So might need to set. Not a bad approach. Will be punted.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
Wow, was that a rush of blood or something? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup. They've got this left to tie with Harold Varner III.
Oh, that's too bad. Just a 4-footer remaining. The putt goes in, and that's back-to-back bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. That limits the damage. Sitting at 3 over for the day.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Oh, that'll hurt. 3 consecutive bogeys. Okay, let's get those 2 important things back, timing and tempo. That got caught up in a few of the branches. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 3 shots off the lead. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Woo, back there, horsey.
Hard point.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
What have they got in front of them here, Eddie?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Hoe kan hij in godsnaam daar komen? Dat is ongelooflijk.
Might need to get the field
Ah,
back in the
yeah,
putting
yeah.
green. Putting for bogey here. Oh, just missed. And this one will be for double bogey. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. And that's now 5 over for the round.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
The 8 for TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy boat. Going with the 5-wood. Needs this one to kick right. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Nummer 1, hè. Kom op, jongens. Kankerblessure, man. Ai, ai, ai.
Ouch, that hurts. Putting for par. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
Nee!
The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safe in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. That's a good-looking shot there. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. And this one might just sneak off the fairway. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
Tried to draw that one in there, Luke, just missed the mark.
How close was that to going down? 13 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
It's tracking. Just didn't drop. Par putt coming up here. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And there it goes from the sand. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Well, I'm interested in my buddy Booner's thoughts of this duel after 9 holes.
Well, Luke, this rivalry we've been watching has been fun. There's players behind their rival as we make the turn. It was fun to see how this matchup shakes out.
playing now from the fairway bunker. Okay, so that's step one. Now we're going to hold a mid-range putt. From the sand, looking to get up and down. Well, that shot took some serious skill. Okay, let's get back to the action. 9 feet to the cup. That was a gallant attempt. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. That's frustrating.
Kanker toch op, joh.
A bogey putt awaits. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here. There's this one to kick right. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Look, I gotta say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Okay, steady now. An opportunity to make their par. Trailing by 7 after that hole. The 12 here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. That's nicely done. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Nou, Kees. Hier dan. Geen blessure hebt, dan was ik echt op de top.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup. Little birdie look in here.
Ooh, right by the hole. There's a putt of about 6 feet coming up. Oh, so close.
Ja.
Bogey putt coming up here. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on.
Wie heb jij gespeeld, ouwe?
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Feyenoord de winst?
He's out in front here in
Nee,
this
ik heb niet
rivalry.
gespeeld.
But can he stay that way?
Canada's Brooke Henderson currently on top of this one.
Ik heb helemaal geen zin om naar de winkel te gaan.
Nee. Ja, ik was moest zomaar niet naar de
is a
hoofdpijn.
monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with the tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up,
Toch
make sure you're
kutwedstrijden.
giving
Huh?
yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways
Nou,
to free
wel
putt.
een leuk
Be
hoor.
careful on approach.
Ik denk dat Feyenoord wint.
België is begonnen, tweede Bundesliga.
Ik denk dat Feyenoord wint.
Ik weet het niet. Als je dat weet dan...
Feyenoord heeft toch wel moeten voetballen belangrijke
Rich
wedstrijden.
Canadian golf has had a number of people to be able to hang their hat on over the years. Obviously, most recent on the men's side, Mike Weir is a major winner, but the impact that Brooke Henderson has had on the game seems to have been even more significant.
It has been, and she doesn't carry the mantle just for women's golf in Canada. She carries the mantle for
Ik zet er
Canadian
weer een
golf
probe
in
op bij van
general. She's
25.
such an amazing,
Maar dan ben ik benieuwd wie
delightful
dat
young
is,
lady
want
to
dat
be
is een
around.
hele
Her
goeie, denk
personality
ik.
is infectious.
Bekende.
She's just a good
Die
soul.
soort Modric zag
And
ik
she
toch?
carries that around to the golf course. I mean, two-time major winner.
Volgens mij is hij dat, die tweede Modric.
Game, Luke, is the fact that she is such a
Ja, dan wordt
long
hij
hitter in the game.
kampioen,
You
kijk
don't
even
quite
zeker.
see too many women in the game right now that they don't talk about hitting it long like we do in the men's game. But make no bones about it, she hits it a long way out there. That gives her a massive advantage over some of the other players, and that's why she is such a prolific winner on the LPGA.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, well played.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
Well, when your rival plays golf every single second of the day and eats birdies for breakfast, lunch and dinner, this is what you get.
Oh, Canada. Brooke Henderson leads this tournament. The 14th at TPC Summit is a straightaway par
Kan
three,
niet, joh.
playing
Kan niet.
168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt.
Kanker op. Twee keer de
Opted for the
voorsprong.
8-iron. Yeah, nicely played. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Kanker.
Bit too heavy-handed there. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet. And in it goes for the par. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 15th at TPC Summit is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Henny, what does that lie look like?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
Kanker toch op, man. Wat is dit, joh?
That was wonderfully done. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's getting some airtime between him and his rival. He's 2 ahead.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Let's return to live play now. Just 10 feet to the cup here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great swinging holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you've got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway.
Well, Luke, you're right. He did find grass, but it's not the closely mown grass.
From about 100 yards. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Kankerblessure, man. Ai, ai, ai.
Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
That putt went a bit long there. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
That's a good putt to make, that one.
Now 8 shots back after that hole.
Nog 2 holes en ik sta 1 slag achter.
Ja.
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill
Spannend.
par 3 playing 196 yards.
Ja.
Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Well played.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's 1 stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
Shame it didn't drop.
Ja, ik stop even met deze.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
All right, down the hill here. Gotta be
Kan de
gentle.
batterij steeds zo snel op gewoon. Oh, verdomme.
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back.
This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
This is what they have left for par.
There it is. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole.
Oh, gelijk spel, hé. Nog 1 hole.
The 18th at TPC Sutherland is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green.
Going and going and going.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
And from around 135 yards, had a fantastic drive.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Wonderfully played. And this putt for a final score of 77.
Well, HV3 looking a little gloomy because this putt could put him down behind his playing partner.
That's disappointing.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And with it, that concludes his event. Well, that was another spectacular day's viewing. I certainly enjoyed bringing the action alongside Rich Beam and Henny. What did you witness down there? A victory over Harold Varner III?
Luke, I don't even know what I witnessed. I need to go and sit in a dark room and think about that. I saw some incredible shots pulled off that should never have been pulled off, and in the end, Harold Varner III was beaten. I think this player will be so pleased with that they'll use the confidence and just propel themselves forward in the next event and beyond.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Lekker. Petje erbij, schoenen. Mijn handicap is 2,4. 2,4. Nou moet ik het championship spelen.
Oké.
Championship. Oké,
jawel.
De 15e in de tussenstand. Sorry.
Een fantastische avond allemaal en welkom bij deze wedstrijd. Waar u ook bent ter land, ter
Weet je hoe je die bal zo snel kan laten stoppen, Pik?
95
Een
sturen.
driehoekje. Wat in één keer stil liggen.
Straks wordt hier afgetrapt. Spannend Division Rivals duel. Dus Real is in big trouble. Ik denk dat we de echt interessante minuten tegemoet gaan zien. Hopelijk krijgen de jonkies ook een kans om hun kunsten te laten zien.
Ja!
Schitterende treffer. Kijk, er komen sterretjes voor die bal. Hij doet het met een prachtige volley. En de doelman die kan er weer naar kijken. Hij zou eigenlijk moeten analyseren. De eerste doelpunt is gemaakt. Stand is 1-0. Schipper.
2K Sports in
Buitenspel, hè,
association with
scheids?
the PGA Tour proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Champions Invitational is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Quack. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, I'm very much looking forward to bringing you the action from the golf course for this week's feature group. Now there is a
Sterling
sense
speelt
of
dus bij Chelsea.
heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
And so this week, Henny, they're vying to beat Tony Finau. This should inspire some brilliant play.
Oh, Tony Finau will not be letting
Dat
up
kan
this
hij dus niet pakken,
But
normaal
he's such a
gesproken.
nice guy, you almost don't want to beat him. I mean, it's tough, but you must. I don't think you're going to outdrive him, that's for sure. But iron play, or maybe you can get him
Yeah.
there. You have to putt well, though.
Tony Finau might be a big cuddly teddy bear, but when it comes to playing on a golf course, he's going to try and strangle you to death. Good luck trying to beat Tony Finau. There is literally no weakness in this man's game. Now he knows how to win. And he's down there. You got to read.
Kanker weer, hè?
Uphill can be firm.
Grijp er niks van hem.
Ooh. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Starting the round above par today.
Not what they're looking for. A little nervy out there so far.
He's currently tied for 12th. And now let's catch up with John McCarthy for an on-course report. What can we expect from Echo Park Golf
Kijk
this
wat
week, John?
spelers ook.
Well, Luke, one
ook echt
thing
achter de
I
dijk
can
aan.
say about this after walking the course this morning, it's a long one. Distance off the tee, especially important here at Echo Park. Course starts off along the big lake. There are a few holes that hug the edge of this lake. Not unlike you get hit with it right off
Hey, dat
the
lijkt ook
start.
kanker zelfs
Away
niet
from the
goed
water,
tegen daar.
you get hit with the sand on the 6th. There's a thin corridor of fairway that leads to the green that weaves its way through
hij pakt hem zo af.
6 bunkers leading up to and
Hey, dat
surrounding
zijn ook
the 6th green.
kankverdedigers
And from there on
niet.
out, the players are going to be on the watch for the sand because it's sneaky and it's hard to avoid in certain situations. It's going to be an exciting time here, I think, this week at Echo Park.
Ja, hij houdt hem na, echt. Die gaan ook wisselen weer van elkaar. Ja. Oh!
Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order. But after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is
Kankerzooi,
the
weer
new
niet,
tall
joh.
order. What an approach.
Ouch, that hurts. An opportunity to make a par here. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's sitting there just in third place.
Playing their fifth
Kankerspits
shot.
heeft hij nog weer, ja.
Well played.
Oh, a messy
Yeah.
lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
Nee, die slijding moet gewoon...
Teeing off here at the third hole.
Ja, je speelt niet voor je rust, hè? Helemaal gestrest
niet, joh.
altijd.
Ja, maar dat kan toch niet, joh.
Ik weet het
That's a
niet.
big drive.
Kijk.
Ik heb het helemaal nooit gemaakt.
Golf became a power game, and there's few players out on tour that have more prodigious power than Tony Finau. If he really wants to go full tilt, Rich, it feels like everyone's playing for second.
He is a dynamic player that has the ability to make birdies in bunches. The ball striking, I think.
Nou loopt hij tegen die bal aan, die mogol.
Watching him when he was on the Corn Ferry Tour, graduated to the PGA Tour, and just keep watching this steady progression. Each and every week, he just seems to get a little bit better, and the confidence level is over the moon with this kid. And to bundle it all up, Luke, he's one of the nicest guys in the world. You want to root for a Tony Finau. He is such a likable, lovable guy, I believe, that you can't help but root for him. And the wins that he didn't get are just heartbreaking, and we felt the pain alongside with him. I love watching this guy play. I root for him every single week.
Daar kan hij niet de hele tijd doorheen komen. Echt niet. Hier, en hij komt er ook doorheen met zijn kankerpoot. 3 verdedigers.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Kijk hier, wat er gebeurt.
That's just inside the range. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, you know you want to.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Kanker.
And let's have another look at that one.
What an amazing putt from way out.
And now over to Tony Finau.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Hier, en hij heeft hem nou. Met zijn tweede man. Zijn tweede verdediger. Die nog ineens aan tikt. Kanker op, joh. Kankernepspel.
Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. Let's get back to it, shall we? Here we are at the 5th hole. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Nee, dat kan toch niet wat hier gebeurt?
Was it a good line? Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that's a bonus.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the
Kijk,
gas
die
at
speler
all
die
times.
loopt.
These guys and girls are good.
Maar die spelers lopen niet mee. Een kankergedoe.
Time to tee off at the 6th.
Standing on his par 4 and leading. What's the strategy? What's going on through their mind? Attack it or lay back?
Ik wil net zeggen. Ja, en hij kan hem zo uitverdedigen. Kanker erop, joh, gek.
Ooh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
En hij pakt hem zo af. Hoe kan die kanker tweede verdediger de hele tijd hem pakken? Maakt hij mij eens uitleggen hoe die dat doet?
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently in 5th place.
Echt kankercheaten, joh. Kan niet met tweede verdediger.
Live action.
Maar dat tweede verdediger laat constant meelopen. Kankergek
What
je
a
bent.
great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Hier, een penalty, joh. Dat betekent dat ik gewoon helemaal weer 3 wedstrijden moet gaan winnen. Kankergedoe, joh.
4 feet to the cup. Okay, steady now. This one for bogey. The putt drops, and we're moving on. And that ensures that he's back to...
Nou, natuurlijk schiet ik hem weer niet erin. Constant.
Oh my, that was launched. Well, Rich, it's become a bit of a new age thing on tour. A couple of rivalries that heat up on social media. We've seen a number of other players that call each other out. What have you made of this social media age?
Well, you better have thick skin if you're going to get into the
Hij kan de hele tijd die kanker tweede verdediger mee laten. Hier. Dan geeft hij 1 bal. Ja, tuurlijk joh. Krijg de kanker maar. Die kanker Mbappé. 97 kaartjes. Kom op.
If you do go down that rabbit hole in social media, you better be prepared for the consequences.
Doe maar linker met kanker.
But still a fair bit of effort to go here. Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Hier. Hij schakelt nog ineens aan die poppetje.
Just hammered that through the line.
Ja, nou, kanker op joh met je buitenspel. Maar dat is nog ineens buitenspel.
So no movement there. The player remains at even par.
Kanker, joh. Echt.
This one's a par 3. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe...
Ja, fluit maar, kanker, joh.
Opting for the 5-wood. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Lots of greens and regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Second shot here on the 8th.
Hier, hele tijd met zijn tweede kanker verdedigen. Dat kan niet maar met 2. Onmogelijk.
And if this can go down, he'll save par.
Nou, dan mag je ook van fluiten, hè, scheids. Nou, zeker klap in mijn gezicht, want nou moet ik weer hem opnieuw. Godverdomme.
Oh, so close.
Nee, nog
You finished your
niet.
work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And a par 4
3
awaits at
wedstrijden
this
in.
next hole.
Ja, is goed politie. Ik ga ook niet meer live. Ik ga alleen maar nog een keer live als ik dat ben. Stop ik weer op
He's
kast.
1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Kanker.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? From about 200 yards out, 3 strokes off the lead. Opting for the 5-iron. They get a little ground draw here.
Deze moet gewoon weer.
Yep, that shot safely on the green. And this putt to move into the top 5.
Gek.
Oh, just missed. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here.
And down she goes.
Ja, ik ken
Just a
hem
few shots
echt.
back with the last 9 to play. Did you prefer to be the greyhound or the bunny?
I want to be the greyhound. I'm sprinting away if I possibly can. This player's 3 back. They need to start sprinting.
No. Hoe kan hij nou missen, joh?
Time for the second shot at the 10th.
Hé?
That's some good golf right there. Sitting at +1, tied for 6th position.
Ja, penalty. Rood. Ah, kanker erop, je een beetje geel, je vies kankerrol. Ja? Hier dan.
This putt to move into a tie for 4th place. Ooh, right by the hole. This is a par putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next.
Hey, zo doen ze het maar
Let's
mee.
take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Ik ken nog eens koning in één. Homo.
You like me and thought that had a chance? And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. The 11th at Echo Park is a par 4 stretching at 4.
Hier dan.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead
Ja,
and
ze
turn
gaan
loose.
ze.
From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green, clover-like in appearance. But I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
Nog een lekker bakje kiebeling.
Attaboy. Good
Nog
shot.
een perfect.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. 2 strokes off the lead.
Ik had 600 gram gebakken mosselen op en een broodje paling.
These
Lekker
little
man.
bumpers bounce to the right.
Even wat lekkers.
And he's safely on the green.
Slim chance here.
Weet je dat wel eens? Broodje paling? Ja.
This would be a good putt to
Lekker,
make.
hè?
With it, a share of 3rd spot.
Echt lekker.
Nee.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Paling is ook altijd zo snel op, hè?
That putt seemed to lack a little bit of feel.
Tell you what, watch out. This guy's going to be on full tilt here shortly.
There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole.
Kom maar op, kom maar op, kom maar op, kom maar op. Met jullie wereldteam. Kijk eens tegen Kip Nugget. Tegen 2 Nederlanders. Kijk eens even, wat voor team.
Just a little off with the accuracy there. Unable to find the green.
Yeah, tried to draw that one in there, but not committing to it, leaving it out.
And he needs this to save par.
Echt moe van die niet.
So far, so good.
Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Zo link, hè? Ping, pong, ping, ping. Ping, ping.
Trailing by 4 strokes.
Ping, ping.
Well, the 13th hole here at Echo Park Golf Club is not as kind. A big hole at 504 from the tee.
Thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side. And of course,
ping, ping geven.
That is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can
Kijk eens even.
everything down that right-hand side. But that's for the brave few.
Kankerzooi, hè.
Downhill slide into a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Well, that's a great shot and sets up a birdie look here at the 13th. And now over to Tony Finau.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. This putt is of 9 feet.
He's staring down a birdie putt.
Jij denkt dat dat lukt? Oh.
Oh, so close.
Oh, het was geen buitenspel.
Pretty good chance. This one's for par. Currently at 2 over par. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Nou echt. Kankergek, if you will.
Nicely done. Playing this one about 130
Worden zenuwachtig, ping ping.
behind our leader.
Ja, niet zo.
Terrific shot and a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th.
Looking good.
Ja, lekker.
Gallant attempt. Big putt for par coming up. That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
Ja, echt.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from a
Gaat hij hem teruggeven aan hem? Kanker. Ja, tuurlijk.
Choosing the 8-iron.
Vieze vuile kanker zie dan. Op kanker, ja. Ah, ze hebben opgegeven. Oh,
And this putt is from birdie 3 on the scorecard.
ze hebben opgegeven. Dat is lekker.
Ooh. No, that's too bad. It's just about 3 feet away. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Let's take a look at the current standings.
Ja.
He's currently tied for 11th.
Dan ga ik nou even die Weekend League even
Stepping up to the
promotie
16th
proberen.
tee now.
Dan ben ik word ik nog sterker. Even een Red Bulletje erbij. Pakken weer. Ja.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
And this putt to move into the top 10. Just didn't drop. Putting for a par now. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Nicely done.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Yeah, well played. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
Maar 18 spelen. Ik heb 400 spelerscontract. Ik wou net zeggen. 450.
Ouch, that hurts. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hold. Oh, that's a clutch par. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what
Nou gaan
happens
we
here.
echt werk. Tijd
And
geleden
after
kreeg
that
ik zo'n
effort, this is how
verbinding.
the leaderboard looks. Trailing by a few shots after that hole.
Klopt echt iets niet, hè?
All right, one more hole to go. The 18.
Kijk, zo'n 10.
Tee shot is looking good here.
Oh nee, maar 5. Omhoog.
Goedemiddag allemaal en welkom vanuit dit stadion. Het is hier droog, dus wat ons betreft staat hier iets een mooie wedstrijd in de weg. Vandaag zijn opnieuw Jeroen de Rutter en Siert de Vos. Op het programma staat het duel in de Champions Playoffs. Jeroen, ik heb er zin. Het publiek is gereed, de scheidsrechter is gereed, de spelers zijn er klaar voor en wij zitten er ook klaar voor. Kortom, we kunnen beginnen.
Getting ready to play their third. Just 3 strokes back. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And this putt is for a final score of 73. Oh, what a stroke. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this one is for his...
Pak de kankerbal nou eens een keer af!
And that's it for today. Sometimes these are a tough one to take. So close to the win, ultimately just a shot shy.
Listen, you can go back and look at a number of different shots throughout the course of the tournament. Which one will you pick is the one that you would like to have back the most? I mean, choose one, anyone. But listen, at the end of the day, finishing one back is a respectable finish. It's beyond that. It's a great finish, but not the finish they were hoping for.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
Saka. Pak de bal goed af. Harry Maguire.
Ha!
Daar is het openingsdoelpunt.
Lekker.
Wat een fantastische start van het duel althans. Voor de score is open. Het is 1.
Ja, donder toch op, joh, scheid.
Krijgen ze een vrije trap. Ingeleverd. Gomez.
Ja, buitenspel.
Passie. En hier gaat de speler te snel open. Ja, en dan is het buitenspel. Nou, de spelers zal bepalen. Die steekpaas zag er echt heel gevaarlijk uit. Maar dit is natuurlijk niet waar het goed wordt. Dat betekent niet dat het altijd lukt. Nee, gaat niet door. De tegenstander heeft de bal beschermd. Rijkaard. Speler brengt de bal dichter naar de doel van de tegenstander. Saka. Jamie Vardy. Bal veroverd in de eigen 16. Kaka! Edwin van de Zuiver in training. Goed onderschept. Dat was waarschijnlijk een kans geworden. Het is wel goed dat die keeper hem uit het net hield, want nu staat het nog steeds dicht bij elkaar. Zorgvuldig met het balbezit. Heel beheerst. Op het spel flink druk te zetten. Zit er goed tussen bij die pas. Rijkaard.
Ik speel hem helemaal niet naar hem, man.
Ginola. Dit kan gevaarlijk zijn van de steekbal.
Bam! Lekker.
Ja, die keeper heeft er alles aan gedaan. Maar goed, uiteindelijk buiten. Even over die bal bij het speelveld. De bezoekers zijn
Ho! Lekker. Ja, kanker. Doet hij hem zo hard voor hem spelen? Hé, hey, schijnt zijn penalty gek. Ja, buitenspel, hè? Ik weet het niet. Kanker. Dit is even voor het echt, jongen, waar ik van voetbal. Voor Champions. Kanker. Ja hoor, en ik kreeg een bericht zeker. Ah, daar kan hij nooit tussen komen, joh. Ho ho!